I just want to know one thing. Where are the parents? Because I blame the parents. I partially blame them for this, because they're not keeping a close eye enough on their minors and the activities that they're doing on the internet. But mainly, I'm blaming these fucking assholes. That is, the developers who are running the Fallout Ashfall server, and also those, like Moment of Shit, Moment of Sanity, who are supporting the Fallout Ashfall server. If I found out, even if these were one of my kids, and I found out the adult that was responsible for grooming my kid, I would beat the living shit out of him. That's right. You heard me right, buddy. I would be beating your fucking ass. And all of you people who are defending these assholes, you disgust me. You make me sick. You guys are nothing but degenerates. You guys are nothing but degenerate pieces of dog shit. These are the kind of people you really want to defend and go out of the way of defending? You know what? Screw off and go fuck yourselves, you sick degenerate fucks. Better yet, this is what you fucking assholes clearly are.
You're a sick asshole.
There is something I want to mention, but this asshole is nothing to sneeze at because he's nothing but a pussy bitch. If you begin to talk shit about the Fallout Ashfall project, a guy named Lurks in Forums will try to come after you, and he'll try to make false allegations, but fortunately for me, that fell short because this guy turned out to be nothing but a little bitch after I made a video calling him out. And these two YouTubers, along with Moment of Sanity, who made response videos that are covering up their bullshit and pretty much making up lies, well, in regards to Xander Hall and the Schlumpo, God, what a stupid name for a YouTuber. Who comes up with a stupid name like this? Well, anyways, I couldn't find anything out regarding them following minors and minors following them, but for them to make a response video as a means to defend this Fallout Ashfall project after all the shit I uncovered, well, I can say the least, it doesn't make them look good either. It makes them look just as bad as these groomers who happen to be supporters and developers of the Fallout Ashfall project. But there is something I want to highlight this pussy little bitch Xander Hall said. Now, they try to be good at covering up their lies and covering their asses, but they're not really good at that. Instead, what they're good at is they're good at telling on themselves, which he did a really good job here, which is going to make my point that the Fallout Ashfall server indeed does have members who are using pronouns.
If the game dev modder wants to ban people from the Discord for having politics that invoke the idea that their identity isn't valid, then they can do that.
Oh my gosh, this is getting gay real fast.
When he told them that he was slightly right-wing, do you think that's how that went? Do you think it was just like they asked, hey, what are your politics? And he said, I guess I'm slightly right-wing on some things. They were like, oh, we can't work with you. You can't be on the project. Or do you think maybe there was some point in which his politics caused a problem? Like, for example, interacting with the lead game dev, who's a trans woman. Maybe there was a point where it was asked to use she, her pronouns.
Don't want to sound like a dick or nothing, but it says on your chart that you're fucked up. You talk like a fag, and your shit's all retarded.
And the last thing I want to highlight are these two comments from Ashfall Dude himself, and some of the points that he made were actually the points I highlighted, and he's already proven my point that I'm right on some of the things that I said. One of the videos he commented on was Moment of Sanity's video, and also on Xander Hall's video, but there is something I did notice. So wait a minute, there really is a Lucas Starflower. There really is a Lucas Starflower? Just like what Anonymous Tip told me. So far, this has got to be true what Anonymous Tip told me about Lucas Starflower and Ashfall Dude. And as far as for the opposition, well, they're not making themselves look good, because so far, all they're doing is telling lie after lie after lie after lie, and they're just trying to cover their bullshit up. And see, this is the problem with you guys. The guys who are on the fence all the time with politics. You guys pussed out, acting like pussies, and you gave them too much leniency. And now because you gave them too much leniency, this is the big problem. If you give these guys an inch, they want to take a mile. Or, another way of putting it, if you give them a finger, they want to take the whole hand instead. And now, this is the reason we're in the situation we're in right now. Not only with the gaming industry as a whole, even the gaming community were having problems, but also in the modding community. There's just too many of them. There's too many of these woke weirdos who are infesting all of these communities in the gaming industry as well. Now here's what I think needs to happen, and these adults need to be held accountable. I think the server and these members, also the developers of this Fallout Ashfall project, they need to be investigated, but also the supporters of this project need to be investigated. But I also think that this Discord server needs to be reported for grooming minors and having minors into a server for a game that's supposed to be for adults. But one thing I do know, there is a brand new and secret group out there who is trying to stop them, and that is the Confederacy of United Modders. But this is also what I think needs to happen. We already have a curator list for the games, and also the Kotaku writers who are trying to cover their asses. But now I think we need a curator list for the mods, and also the modders responsible for creating these bad projects. Projects that are turning into woke dog shit. Now I for one won't be able to do it because I have a very busy schedule outside of my video work, but also within my video work, so I think someone out there really needs to consider on making a curator list. Well, gents and ladies, this is all the time I have for you in this video today. I believe it is very important we continue to fight back and continue to gatekeep our fandoms from these woke weirdos who are trying to invade the gaming industry and also other gaming communities in our fandoms. As a means to support this fight, you can still get your hands on these banners. You can find them on my Twitter page and also in my YouTube community posts. The links to these banners will be in the descriptions of this video. But I also believe it is very important we also continue to fight back and protect our fandoms in the modding community as well. And as always, to my loyal fans, viewers, and loyal subscribers, keep being awesome fans out there and keep fighting the good fight in the Gamergate 2 war. And as for these Fallout Ashfall weirdos, well, the only thing I gotta say is, it looks like your project is gonna fall like Rome, just like Fallout the Frontier did.
They should have never let you out. You're a long way from sane.
Right, bitch.
Cool, you made it to the end of the video. I just want to let everyone know, if you happen to be on Rumble, I have a channel there as well on rumble.com. You will find all of my videos on there, and the link to my Rumble channel is in the descriptions of all of my videos. Follow me or subscribe to me on my channels to stay tuned for more videos to come later. And as always, thank you for watching.